From answering your questions about traffic safety to a new play structure at Goethals. Remember, play safely. These stories and so much more coming up next on Richland Now. Well, hello and welcome to the latest edition of Richland Now. I'm Gail Everett. Richland CityView TV will discuss traffic safety during Ask Richland, a live Facebook and cable viewer participation program on Monday, January 21st at 6 p.m. The program will feature Richland police officers Doug Doss and Eric Edwards, who will field Facebook questions from social media participants. Topics of discussion will include what they are doing about speeding in neighborhoods and school zones, traffic calming, distracted driving laws, and vehicle prowls. Ask Richland is scheduled at 6 p.m. and will air live on the city's Facebook and YouTube pages, as well as Charter Channel 192. Citizens may also submit questions in advance via email at cityview@ci.richland.wa.us. So have you visited a park lately or public facility that you thought was missing something? Or do you have ideas for a new sport or recreation program? Well, the City of Richland is asking you to share your vision for the future of Richland's parks, trails, recreation programs, and facilities by taking their Parks and Recreation Master Plan Update Survey. The Parks and Rec Master Plan will help guide the city when making decisions to improve facilities and recreation offerings. The survey runs through January 31st and can be accessed online by visiting the link below. Since 2010, Richland residents have enjoyed the convenience of curbside recycling. The opt-in program is very popular with over 6,300 participating customers. Over the past 5 years, the cost of processing recycled material has increased dramatically. City staff has been aware of these impacts and began informing residents of the increasing costs in May of 2017 with a utility bill insert. The insert stated that the increased cost would be evaluated in 2018 and that the evaluation may result in rate changes for 2019 and beyond. City staff worked with the Utility Advisory Committee and proposed a 90-cent monthly increase, raising the monthly rate to $6.60. This increase will partially offset the 185% increase in recycling processing costs since 2015. The increase was approved by City Council at their January 2nd meeting, and the increase will be reflected on the February utility bills. This is the first rate increase for the Curbside Recycling program. Well, kids adventuring at Goethals Nature Park have a new structure to play on. Richland crews just completed the installation of a log climbing structure. There are 2 separate structures, a large and a smaller version. They feature ropes and nets to swing on and climb on, and they fit perfectly into the theme of the nature playground. The new equipment was funded by the Community Development Block Grant Program through the Department of Housing and Urban Development. Goethals Nature Playground is located at 301 Goethals Drive near Fred Meyer. Well, a couple of close calls at the Richland landfill has us reminding you about proper waste disposal. Lithium-ion batteries or rechargeable batteries are not allowed in your regular garbage due to the presence of corrosive chemicals and toxins such as mercury and lead. These batteries can and have caused fires at the landfill. Lithium-ion batteries need to be brought to the landfill or taken to the Tri-Cities battery off of Jericho to be recycled. Well, Richland Rotarians, with help from Park Ranger Jason Janoski, recently installed a beautiful plaque near the Lee Roundabout in Howard Amon Park. The name placard proudly reads Richland Rotary Beach, which memorializes the shoreline stabilization project the Rotary Club completed last summer. The project stabilized the bank and added beach area along the Columbia River. It took Rotary volunteers 3 weeks to construct the 400-foot rock wall. The new beach is beautiful and is a beautiful addition to one of our busiest parks. Thanks, Richland Rotary. Well, the cold is temporary. The impact is not. Take your support of Special Olympics Washington to new depths by signing up for the coolest event of the year, the annual Tri-Cities Polar Plunge. Participate as a single or as a group. It costs only $50 per person to jump, and all proceeds support athletes in Washington. The Richland Police Department has put together a team and have pledged to jump into the frigid Columbia River and show their support for Special Olympics. Whether you are jumping or not, be part of the party Saturday, January 19th at Columbia Point Marina Park. Registration begins at 9 a.m. with jumping beginning at noon. Well, if you need help filing your taxes or want to make sure you're doing them correctly, we can help. AARP provides free, confidential service to seniors and low-income taxpayers at the Richland Community Center. Just bring a copy of your prior year's tax return and supporting information such as income, potential deductions, and current real estate tax statement. This is an electronic filing site and will not be preparing returns to paper file. Tax help is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and appointments are walk-in only. Have you ever owned a home before? Well, does the process seem overwhelming to purchase? If so, learn all about home buying and home ownership at STCU's free Home Buying 101 workshop. At the workshop, you will compare owning and renting, learning how to find the right home for you and what happens between making and offering to buy and closing the deal. The workshop is free, but you are required to pre-register at eventbrite.com. The Home Buying 101 class is Friday, January 31st from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Richland Public Library. Hanford High School is proud to present Disney's Newsies. The play is inspired by the real-life newsboy strike of 1899 in New York. This high-energy musical is the story of newsie Jack Kelly, who dreams of a better life far from the hardships of the streets. But when Pulitzer and Hearst raise distribution prices at the Newsies' expense, Jack finds a cause to fight for and rallies his army of newsies to strike. Tickets are on sale and performances begin February 1st. Visit hanforddrama.org for more information. Well, PNNL and the Richland Library have teamed up to present a Science and Technology seminar series to our community. The next lecture is Tuesday, January 15th at 7 p.m. in the library. The topic will be redox flow batteries as candidates for large-scale energy storage. This talk will introduce this unique energy storage technology to the Tri-Cities community and provide an overview on its working mechanism, development history, major components, and the various chemistries used. It's sure to be fascinating. If you would like more information on anything happening in the City of Richland, visit our webpage at the link below. And if you're not interacting with us on social media, I strongly encourage you to log on and participate in the discussion. Find the City of Richland on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm Gail Everett. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Richland Now.